club, and being around with my friends has always been my favorite memory.
Hi, my name is Ria Naik. My favorite memory from Rocky Hill High School is all those pep rallies that we had. They were so fun. I'm gonna miss them in future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Savannah. My favorite memory from Rocky Hill High School was participating in the mock trial.
My favorite high school memory was Mr. Brazanca's 5th period study halls.
My favorite memory from Rocky Hill High School was experiencing my first day of freshman year.
My favorite memory was last year during softball when we came back and beat Weathersfield in the last inning.
My favorite memory from Rocky Hill High School was going on the NOLA trip during my junior year.
My favorite memory at Rocky Hill High School was at my team in a very public game.
My favorite high school memory was senior year and being a part of the undefeated Powder Puff team.
My favorite memory from high school is sophomore year when my softball team won the CCC Division Championship.
Hi, it's Nicole, and my favorite high school memories happened during sports meets and practices. Girls swimming and diving, indoor and outdoor track. Here's a shout out to the teams I could call family.
My favorite memory from high school was when I attended the Best Buddies prom with Jordan, Crystal, and many others. It was such a fun day, and I was so happy to have spent my time with them. It is something I will cherish for a lifetime.
My favorite memory at Rocky Hill was probably taking Mr. DeBacco's bio class because that's where I found my love for all the sciences.
Cards right here. Well, my favorite memory from Rocky Hill High School was during lunch, during a lot of our free time, we'd play with these cards. We played a setback, we played BS.
My favorite memory as a Rocky Hill High School student was getting to represent our school at the outdoor track state open last year as a junior and scoring a point for our team.
My best memory from high school was winning a state championship with the marching band.
My favorite high school memory was lunch because I got to eat with my boys who have been there for me for all 4 years of high school. So,
my favorite memories from Rocky Hill High School was making it into states for indoor track and tennis because all the work that I put into those seasons just felt like it paid off.
Hi everyone, my favorite memory at Rocky Hill High School was last year, our junior year, when we had the Unified Theater Day.
My favorite high school memory was being on the swim team. I made some lifelong friends, had an amazing coach, and made memories that I'll never forget.
Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Rocky Hill High School graduation. Please rise and join me for the national anthem performed by our very own Brandon Onejikwe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I would now like to introduce Rocky Hill High School's Assistant Principal, Mr. Edward Malizia.
Good evening and welcome. I would like to introduce the Rocky Hill High School's 2020 class officers. President Mia Aglico, Vice President Sarah Zarilli, Secretary Nicole Zarilli, and Treasurer Gabriella Horta.
In all the fantasies that have played out in my head about the end of my senior year, this one never made the cut. Not only did I never imagine this is how I would be graduating, but also that I would be giving this speech to a camera. But here we are. I need to begin with a few important thank yous. First, to the staff at Rocky Hill for being supportive, encouraging, and kind to the students while always pushing us to be the best we can be. Next, to my fellow officers in grade for putting up with my crazy ideas and continuing to let me be your president for 4 years. To the administration for keeping me in check while allowing some of those crazy ideas to become a reality. And lastly, to Ms. Riccio and Dudas, our senior class advisors, who worked for 4 years to plan our events and were able to adapt quickly to these unprecedented circumstances while always putting the students first with every decision. Thank you. This speech is typically written as a way to sum up a graduating class's high school career. However, as I sat down to do this, I found it uncomfortable for me to recap the best moments of high school because they were the best of my high school experience, not ours. So instead, I decided to share my favorite quote with everyone. This Walt Whitman quote from the poem, "O Me, O Life," reads as follows. O me, O life, of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, the question, O me, so sad, recurring, what good amid these, O me, O life? Answer, that you are here, that life exists in identity, that the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be? What will your verse be? This quote and question have continuously inspired me throughout my high school years, and I am proud that a major part of my verse began in Rocky Hill. I am thankful for the experiences I have had serving our grade, running Best Buddies, and traveling to New Orleans and Indiana to represent our town. Among us, we have had very different experiences, but this incredibly unique ending will forever link us. It is unfair and hard to fathom, believe me, but today, we are reaching a milestone in life that we have all anticipated for so long, and it just so happens that we are the class that gets to graduate while experiencing a global pandemic. Only the class of 2020, not the teachers, administration, our parents, or loved ones, are able to understand the magnitude of what we are losing and the sadness that inevitably ensued because of it. We will never get to experience the stresses of bartering for more graduation tickets, rushing out of school at 12:20 on our last prom day, or pulling off a great senior prank. But something I can say, with confidence, is those days were not going to be our best days. And yes, we don't get the memories, but instead, we get to make different ones no other graduating class at Rocky Hill will get to make. The class of 2020 is unique from any other graduating class in history because all of our next verses begin the same, in quarantine. We are at a crossroads with the option to wallow in self-pity or rise above. And I hope you choose to take your own experiences and continue writing a fun, exciting, and positive verse for yourselves as you go through life, undoubtedly inspiring those around you. Until we are able to meet again in person. Congrats, guys. We did it.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Rocky Hill High School 2020 Salutatorian, Krisha Patel.
I would like to begin by congratulating the class of 2020 for all of our accomplishments and the hard work we have put in these 4 years. I would also like to thank our teachers, staff, administration, and parents. Of course, we would have not gotten where we are today without their constant support and dedication. We began our unique journeys at Rocky Hill High School in 2016, each with our own hopes, dreams, and expectations. Some of us were ready to embark on this new chapter of our lives. Some of us were more hesitant to confront these new challenges. Others were already waiting to graduate and leave. But even with all the construction going on, and with no ceiling over our heads, we pushed through our freshman year, and we continued to march on. Throughout these years, we have formed new friendships, maybe even lost some. We figured out our likes and dislikes, pursued our dreams, and mastered the art of procrastination. We've had our laughs, joys, and triumphs, along with our fair share of tears and failures. But it is these struggles and obstacles, the moments where we didn't feel too sure of ourselves, that allowed us to grow as individuals. Many years ago in 3rd grade, my mother told me an old Indian proverb that stayed with me, and not in a good way. As I was telling her about an upcoming field trip that I was excited about, my mom looked at me and said, "Krisha, you should never be too happy about anything good that happens in life, because something bad will happen instead." I do realize how bleak and depressing this sounds as I say it out loud, which is exactly what I thought when I first heard it. But in the next couple of days, my teacher announced that the field trip was postponed. I started thinking that maybe there was some truth to what my mother said. And so I began feeding into the superstition, which for a while did more harm than good. I was constantly afraid that I would jinx all of the good out of my life. I was afraid of being sad or facing failure and defeats. However, it was my experiences throughout high school that challenged these beliefs. Just like any other student, I went through inevitable cycles of good and bad moments. I learned that all knocking on wood can do is bruise your knuckles. And as much as I want to control my life and the events that happen to me, I unfortunately cannot. But that does not mean I should run away when it seems like the world is against me. It is those moments of life that leave me stronger than before. Instead of being afraid of failures and loss, I should embrace them as ways to advance my growth as an individual. I cannot appreciate my triumphs in life without acknowledging my struggles. I know now that my mother did not want me to live in fear. Instead, she was really trying to tell me how unpredictable life is, and that I shouldn't get caught up in an idealized view of the world from a young age. Instead of looking at the metaphorical meaning of the proverb, I only understood the literal meaning. Instead of living life in fear, I can now live life in a much more optimistic and realistic manner. Perhaps at 7 years old, I wasn't ready to understand that, but today I do, and I want to thank my mom for being one of my best teachers in life. Our experiences in high school are only a glimmer to what the rest of life holds for us. So in looking back at high school years from now, don't just remember the good, remember the challenges you faced and overcame. These hardships allowed you to become who you are today, and will continue to aid you in your adulthood. Life is not going to be perfect, but it is up to us to persevere through the tough times. I know this is not how any of us expected our senior year to end, but this situation does not diminish any of our accomplishments throughout high school. I am proud of our class for everything that we have done and for being so resilient during this crisis. I know that no matter where the world takes us and whatever the future holds, we leave Rocky Hill High School equipped to succeed and rise above any challenges we may face. Congratulations, class of 2020.
We will now hear a few words from our distinguished guests. First, our chairperson of the Board of Education, Mr. Brian Dillon.
Good evening, graduates. My name is Brian Dillon. I'm the chairman of the Rocky Hill Board of Education. On behalf of the entire board, I'm honored to have this opportunity to address the Rocky Hill High School graduating class of 2020. Certainly, this has been a difficult and stressful year for everyone. The coronavirus pandemic has altered many aspects of the lives of Americans across the nation, and Rocky Hill has certainly felt this impact very much of the crisis. When I think about your graduating class, I think of words such as toughness, resiliency, and grit. You have endured many disappointments this year related to the loss of significant milestones, such as the prom, senior awards, the entire spring sports season, typical graduation ceremonies, and perhaps most importantly, the opportunity to enjoy the last months of your senior year interacting with your friends, your teachers, and family on a daily basis. However, despite these obstacles imposed by this crisis, you have risen to the challenge and persevered, undaunted by the roadblocks placed in your way and determined to continue pursuing your goals and your dreams. Class of 2020, you have faced the realities of the school closure with a unified front. You've finished your studies, you've earned your diplomas, and you've made your families proud. As a group, you've advocated for yourselves, and your efforts have ensured that you will be the first Rocky Hill graduating class to have its very own parade. This was your idea, and you deserve it. While this year was disappointing in many ways, and you've had to take many sacrifices, you should also know that overcoming these setbacks will make you stronger in the future. On that note, I would encourage you all to dream big. Be confident in the knowledge that brighter days lie ahead and that you are well prepared to achieve at the highest levels as you transition onto college, the armed services, or the workforce. In closing, I want to acknowledge all of the members of the Rocky Hill community, in particular, the parents, the guardians, extended family members of all of our graduates. The class of 2020 needed your support and your guidance during their journey through their school career. I know that they've appreciated all that you have done for them and will continue to do so. To the dedicated, hardworking teachers of our school system, I thank you for your efforts and your role in ensuring to help shape the careers of our graduates. And finally, to the class of 2020, I want you to know that the Board of Education takes great pride in your collective accomplishments. Long after things return to normal in Rocky Hill, we will remember the unique class of 2020, a class which was confronted with an unprecedented challenge, and they did it with a positive attitude, an attitude, a can-do spirit, and a refusal to quit. Class of 2020, congratulations on a job well done, and best wishes for continued success in the future.
Next, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mark Zito.
Good evening. I'm honored to address Rocky Hill High School's graduating class of 2020. This past year started on a high note for everybody connected to the Rocky Hill Public Schools, with excitement surrounding the opening of Mosier School, with nervous mothers and fathers putting kindergarten students on buses for the first time, with new bus routes and bell times, including 10 more minutes of sleep every morning for our high school students, and with the class of 2020, our very own seniors rightfully and appropriately anticipating what surely promised to be an enjoyable and memorable senior year at Rocky Hill High School. Well, I'm not sure how enjoyable this year's been for anybody, particularly for our seniors, but it certainly has been memorable, and I'll get to that in a moment. However, I would first like to acknowledge the faculty and staff throughout our school district for the efforts they have made to help the class of 2020 arrive at this point here tonight under these very strange circumstances symbolized by this most unusual commencement ceremony. Graduates, your teachers have pushed you hard. They've set high expectations in the classroom. They have refused to settle for mediocrity, and they have consistently challenged you to strive for excellence. We also need to acknowledge your families, your mothers and fathers, siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and the other family members and close friends who pushed you when you needed to be pushed, who were there to offer support when you felt discouraged and down, and who shared in your many achievements with love, excitement, and pride. Each one of you benefited greatly from that extended support network. So over the next few days and weeks, I would encourage you to reach out to those people who are most important in your lives and let them know just how much you appreciate them. I think this takes on even greater importance during this period of social distancing, when we can't always physically be together, but we need to make sure to let those who are closest to us know that we are thinking about them. As I mentioned earlier, the school year began on a high note with a certain amount of excitement and anticipation. And for the most part, we were enjoying a fairly typical school year in Rocky Hill. And then on March 12, 2020, at about 9 p.m., you learned that Friday, March 13th, would be the final day of in-person classes for at least several weeks in response to the coronavirus pandemic. And then again, within the span of a few more weeks, it became obvious that we would not physically be returning to our schools in time for you to finish your senior year in the standard fashion. This was incredibly disappointing, and we need to acknowledge that. All of the time-honored senior year milestones, such as the prom, senior picnic, and awards night, were gone in a flash through no fault of your own. Yet despite this setback, as a group, you seniors rose to the occasion when your mettle was tested in ways none of us could have ever envisioned. You continued to complete your schoolwork, you stayed connected with each other through social media, and you embraced this unprecedented challenge with a positive attitude and a rosy outlook toward the future. Things will get better, and life will eventually return to normal. And having gone through this experience, you will hopefully develop a new perspective on the aspects of life that really matter the most: our physical health, our spiritual and emotional well-being, and our interpersonal relationships with those special people in our lives who we hold closest to our hearts. So to the class of 2020, I offer a simple message. Continue to demonstrate the resolve and character that have allowed you to complete this chapter as winners. Celebrate your achievements. Enjoy the first senior class parade in the history of Rocky Hill High School, and keep looking forward to a bright and rewarding future filled with unlimited possibilities. Don't ever give up on your goals, your aspirations, and your dreams. Class of 2020, congratulations on a job well done, and best wishes for continued success.
Finally, our mayor, Mrs. Lisa Murata.
Dear class of 2020, 4 years of high school is no easy feat for anyone. Senior year of high school in particular always has its own unique set of pressures and rewards. This year, your senior year, is a unique moment in time, however, one that will certainly go down in history. You are graduating during a pandemic, something none of us could have ever imagined, and something I'm pretty sure you're tired of being reminded. But the key words being, you are graduating, and we are here to celebrate you, your journey, your achievements, and all that you will become. As you make your way into the world beyond high school, and yes, there is one, I'd like to give you a couple of takeaways. First, you are strong. Share that strength with others. You have risen above unprecedented times, challenges, and frankly, scary situations by choice, a testament to your character. Now take that courage, bravery, and passion and go out into the world and do great things. And second, believe in yourself. Remember, when you're embarking on your first career or trade school or college, and you start to question yourself and your choices, and believe me, you will, because that's part of becoming an adult. Or when you pull out this video years from now because your family is forcing you to, I hope you will recognize, if you already haven't, that you have a set of skills that no other graduating class will ever have. And those skills came from within and stem from graduating during a pandemic. So embrace those skills, embrace yourself, and if we could all be together in person, I would literally embrace all of you. In conclusion, I am so tremendously proud of you. Class of 2020, go forth and show the world what you're made of. Remember your roots, and always remember you are loved.
It is with great pride that I introduce to you the 2020 Rocky Hill High School valedictorian, Connor Chopty.
How would you describe your typical day at Rocky Hill High School? A typical day at RHHS for me began at 7:25 as I dragged myself out of bed and dread going to class. I quickly get ready and rush to school, but would still be late. Between periods, I walk sluggishly through the halls and constantly hope that the week travels by quickly. In math, I reminisce on the warm nights and daily adventures of summer vacation, and during anatomy, I stress about venturing to college next year. But now that I'll never experience these hallways and classrooms ever again, I wish I did not take high school for granted. For the past 2 months, I constantly worried about whether or not we would re-enter Rocky Hill High School as students. And once our senior year was canceled, I was so angry I spent most of my time here, wishing I was somewhere else. I wish I could go back and say goodbye to my teachers and fellow students, eat the Italian dunkers one last time, and listen to the music flooding the halls on Fridays. But then I realized that I cannot change the past, and this situation taught me that I cannot trust the future either. I only have control over the present moment. I promised myself that I never want to look back on a chapter in my life feeling that I should have valued this portion of my journey more. After hating quarantine for a month, I wondered how I could enjoy this point in my life. With the solitude and enormous amount of free time at my fingertips, I began to slow down. I started to appreciate the striking charm of the blooming flowers, treasure the painted sunset sky, and cherish each sip of my vanilla iced coffee. And thus, I found a passion for the small but beautiful elements of life that my previous distress clouded. So much of my life has been working toward the next step that I didn't realize what I was missing. When I used to drive to school, I ignored the sunrise. And when I used to walk to class, I disregarded the taste of my coffee because I was so worried about my future, whether it was about college, my occupation, or friendships. We live in a fast-paced world in which a constant question is, what is your next step, or what is your future plan? I can't count the amount of times I've been asked where I was going to college or what I wanted to be when I grew up. Although our future is important to consider, all we have is right now. We never know what the next step is or if it even exists. But if we continually ignore our current chapter, we'll begin to disregard our entire lives without even realizing it. If life is a book, we cannot skip chapters or skim pages, or else we won't understand the entire story. And if we want the most out of our book, we must slow down and appreciate the placement of each word and phrase. They are situated for a specific reason. While I cannot wait to cherish every Chick-fil-A run, party, and conversation with my friends and loved ones I haven't seen in months, I recognize the future is something I cannot control. The future is certainly uncertain, but I welcome it with a calm fortitude, which I have been quietly developing with every reached goal and completed endeavor. And now, here we are together, having achieved one of the greatest goals in our life so far. And while our class's situation is very unique, I'm so proud of all of us for persevering. Congratulations to my fellow classmates, and thank you to the teachers, parents, and staff who made these 4 years so special.
And now a few words from our principal, Mr. Mario Almeida.
Class of 2020, I stand here today under extraordinary circumstances, trying to make sense of the changing world that we have had quickly adapt to. Your lives up to this point have been bracketed by 2 generation-defining moments. Most of you were born into a world still reeling from the chaos of 9/11. Though you do not remember these days, fear and uncertainty abounded. But like no other time since World War II, the country came together as one to unite and be there for one another as we face the unknown. We are once again in the midst of that unknown, this time on an even larger scale. The world today is not the same place that it was 6 months ago. It has been thrown into a chaos that we have quickly had to adjust to, and these adjustments have caused us to miss out on a whole host of experiences we were anticipating. Obviously, this is disappointing, but remember, Your class was born into a world undergoing great change, and thus you are uniquely primed to persevere and rise above the change we are now facing. This is what your generation does. You thrive amidst the chaos, and I have no doubt whatsoever that your resilience will shine through. Martin Luther King once said, "We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope." If you are disappointed at the unexpected loss of what should have been a time of celebration, you have missed out on important rites of passage that your years of schooling have prepared you for. Senior night with your sports teams, proms and picnics, award presentations, signing yearbooks, and graduation. It is easy for me to stand here and say that those are just moments, that 10, 20, 30 years from now, they won't matter to you. But that does not help you today. It's okay to be disappointed. Those feelings are valid and fair. But as Martin Luther King said, you cannot lose the hope for better times ahead. This time will pass. We will be able to gather again to hug our friends and relatives. My greatest wish for you is that you not let disappointment of what happened this year diminish all that you've accomplished so far. You are tough, you are survivors, and you're resilient. You are living a shared experience that will only make you stronger. Almost all of you were born into that chaotic post-9/11 world I mentioned earlier. You brought joy and comfort to your families at a time it was desperately needed, and you are continuing to serve in that role. Whether you are FaceTiming grandparents you can't physically visit, convincing your parents to make a TikTok video, or just explaining to them what a TikTok video is, or providing care for younger siblings who might be scared about what is going on, you are providing a greater service than you realize. And we must not forget that many of you are working as essential employees while trying to balance the demands of family and school during stressful times. The ways in which you continue to provide for others are innumerable. Your class is made up of talented artists, musicians, athletes, public speakers, scientists, musicians, historians, and linguists. Regardless of how this year ended, the path toward your future is bright. While there are often many celebratory events that mark senior year, let us not forget the true meaning of what this year represents. This is a culmination of 13 years of school. It is a time to reflect back on all the ways in which you have learned and grown over this time, all of your accomplishments, all of the relationships you have forged, and even all the struggles you have endured to make it to this point. It is so much more than just a singular year. This is normally the part of the speech where I tell you to remember to thank all of the people who got you to this point. While that is still important, and I want you to do that, I want you instead to take this opportunity to thank you. Thank you for understanding that things had to be different this time around. Thank you for understanding that while we would love nothing more than to have done things traditionally, we had to adapt. Thank you for supporting each other and us through all of this. Thank you for your resilience and your ability to make sense of this chaos. This is not what I intended as my final message to the class of 2020. These are not normal times, and this is not a normal graduation. Albert Einstein said that in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity, and that is how I'm going to look at today. There is no question we are in a difficult and uncertain times, but opportunity abounds, and I am confident that each and every graduate today, sitting in the safety of their homes, surrounded by their loved ones, will seize the opportunities life presents and rise to meet each and every obstacle head on. One day you will look back on this with a little humor, and you'll be able to tell your children, even your grandchildren, that you helped save the world by staying home in your pajamas for a few months. But until that day arrives, know that you are remarkable young people. I am so proud of you, and I'm excited for what your future holds. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Mr. Dillon, Dr. Zito, and Mr. Almeida. It is with pleasure and great respect for their accomplishments that I hereby certify to you that these young men and women have all met the requirements of the state of Connecticut and the Rocky Hill Board of Education to make them eligible to receive a high school diploma.
It is my pleasure as one of the class advisors, along with Mrs. Riccio, to present proudly the Rocky Hill graduating class of 2020. Connor Mark Chopty. Krisha Patel. Mia Luca Aglico. Sarah Rose Zarilli. Nicole Louise Zarilli. Gabriella Lee Horta. Fajir Aftab. Arbaz Avsvel. Faraz Ahmed. Montaser Madi Almontaster. Nakil Shore Anaparthai. Aiden Glenn Malapad Antaporta. Ethan Douglas Arcata. Olivia Ann Augeri. Evan James Barilla. Tate Stephen Barnes. Amber Rose Bayek. Olivia Marie Benaco. Magnus Storm Binns. Athea Rose Bonamico. Austin Mark Bashard. Kyle Sebastian Bouchard. Alessandro Luigi Booten. Ryan Patrick Boyle. Anthony Balford Brown. Toma Eugene Brown. Brian Christopher Brownstein. Fiona Ann Brusick. Thenbao Nak Bowie. Scott Joseph Burness. Gabrielle Elizabeth Butler. William Alexander Calcagni III. Eric Scott Callahan. Nicholas Thomas Capasso. Angel Miguel Cardenas. Talia Teresa Carlone. Eric Julian Carranza. Brianna Marie Carrasco. Nicholas James Sella. Angel Patricia Champagne. Aninia Chandra. Avani Sudesh Shabra, Vikram Chowdhury, Julia Augustina Ciarcia, Jonathan Robert Chikowitz, Sophie Rayanne Chichicha, Isabella Grace Chimini, Vanessa Jade Sorelli, Richari Clayton, Curtis Brent Clemens III, Patrick Joseph Conlon, Nicole Alexandra Costa, Gabrielle Mary Dabor, Yunlong Win Dai, Sean Patrick Danahy, Robert Taft Degree IV, Kanisha Dimple Desai, Nicole Christine Detujef, Adam Nicholas Dion, Nathan Benjamin Dahl, Logan Michael Donovan, Emma Elizabeth Drum, Reka May Dunn, Matthew Thomas Durkin, Annabella Rose Ensign, Cameron Robert Faber, Brendan Fairbanks, Grace Famiglietti, Nicholas Frederick Faraci, Krista Diane Fiala, Trip Fiala, Matthew Michael Fisher, Joseph Kobina Fletcher, Sean Brendan Fontaine, Justin Michael Fraley, Adam Joseph Franzen, Jason Daniel Fritas, Paige Linnea Garrity, Caroline Gavron, Om Gutadaria, Joseph Anthony Gianetti, Elena Rita Giansanti, Jordan Bryce Glover, Kevin Gancha, Kinshu Gupta, David Kofi Germfrey, Justin Elijah Harris, Katie Hernandez, Isabella Rose Herrick, Ashanti Monet Holland, Tyler Reed Hussey, Archisha Chasewall, Allison Hannah Joe. Zaira Jones. Malika Rakesh Joshi. Megan Kana. Daria Jenny Kokik. Angelica Maria Kolakowski. Amila Kordakovic. Jason Ronald Latora. Parker Evan Layton. Isabella Teresa LeBron Rivera. Amber Lynn Lombardo. Salvatore Joseph Lanero. Caitlin Ariana Longo. Michael Anthony Lopez. Linda Lynn. Emily Marie Marchand. Kyle Joseph Martin. Trevon Tyshawn Martinez. Sarah Ashley McGowan. Samantha Crystal Menendez. Anna Marie Montalto. Margaret Emily Montalto. Isabella Johns Montalvo. Abigail Margaret Murray. Savannah Lee Musio. Ria Gautam Naik. Shalini Nalgram Kumar. Marina Nicole Nancy. Jimmy Alamau Noah. Chamika Onyinyama Wanko. Brandon Onejakawai. Ayana Paigan. Michael Samuel Pantano. Nikisha Joni Patel. Nishi Kalpesh Patel. Parth Patel. Milan Amel Patlick. Kaylee Christine Pavel. Julia Dorothy Polich. Christian John Manalo Perez. Alexa Grace Peterson. Christina Kylie Petrini. Anthony Michael Pizzafierto. Caleb Place. Nicholas James Plakhanov. Sean Scott Postel. Michael Patak. Jake Rajat. Annalyn E. Ricci Cohen. Joseph Julio Rebel Rivera Castaneda. Nathan Lewis Rivera. Julia Grace Rizzo. Ryan Gallagher Robb. Emily Victoria Ruskowski. Maya Lynn Salamone. Xavier Carmelo Santos. Matthew Sapiabanis. Nicholas Daniel Sao Fernandez. Bailey Jacob Savory. Kea Suxany. Brandon Anthony Skaka. J. Thomas Skaka. Matthew James Savini. Ishan Sheth. Matthew Frank Simboski. Benjamin John Smith. Rockwell Peter Spalding. Corinne Ashley Stabile. Madeline Marie Stevens. Elizabeth Claire Stockman. Liam Joseph Sullivan. Georgia Samirodaki. Taylor Nicole Tenerowitz. Luke Arthur Thurs. Mai Niao Tran. Lydia Grace Jikas. Peter Joseph Vanturis. Alexia Lauren Vassallo. Pranav Shawal Verma. Jeremy Robert Walker. Natalie Alexandra Wallace. Connor James Walsh. Erica Jane Watson. Cameron Pierre Wilson. Nicardo Wright. Sophia Zhuk Valasieva. Thank you. And now I would like to once again call up the principal of the high school, Mr. Mario Almeida.
At this time, I invite Mia Glico to come forward to perform her last official duty as president of her class. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate Rocky Hill High School's class of 2020.
Wow, you did it. Congratulations, guys.
So proud of you. Great work.
We cannot believe that it has been 4 years since we met you guys as quiet freshmen who didn't want to say a word in our first class meeting. To now, Dudas and I can't imagine a moment next year without one of you coming into our classrooms, whether it's for that quick conversation, eating lunch, or stealing candy. We are so proud of the journey you guys have had so far and cannot wait to see where your next journey takes you.
Yeah, it's often said that students look back and try to remember their teachers fondly about all the great memories. Well, we're certainly going to be remembering all the awesome twists and turns that this class has had in these last 4 years, because you've made such an impact on our lives as teachers and individuals. And just want to let you know how proud we are of you, and let the staff have an opportunity to say their proper goodbye. So once again, congratulations.
Shout out seniors, you're here, you did it, your future is bright. Continue to work hard, set goals, and implement your plan of action.
Rocky Hill class of 2020, congratulations on everything you've accomplished throughout your 4 years in Rocky Hill. You've left a remarkable imprint on this school and this community, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for all of you. Go Terriers.
Bye, class of 2020.
We'll miss you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. You should be very proud of all of your hard work. I know we are. We wish you all the very best.
Good afternoon, guys. Mr. Bennett here, wishing all the seniors all the best in the future. Graduating from high school is an ending, but it's also a beginning. Welcome to the rest of your life.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, Rocky Hill High School seniors. You did it.
Hi, class of 2020. I just want to congratulate you all. It's been great getting to know so many of you over the past 4 years. And I want to give a special shout out to my 2 AP US Government classes. You were a great group of seniors to teach this year, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. While not a traditional graduation, this is still a day to celebrate. So remember all the friends you've made and cherish those memories. We'll miss you and good luck.
Hey, class of 2020, I just wanted to say congratulations on all of your accomplishments so far, and just want to remind you that this is just the start of so much more that the future has in store for you. Congratulations, and I'll miss you.
Hello, class of 2020, especially my homeroom and senior engineering students. This is Mr. Brown, wishing each and every one of you the best of luck in all that you do. Go out into the world and make it a better place than it was when you arrived in it. Congratulations.
Hola, estudiantes de Rocky Hill, por la clase de 2020. Espero que todos tengan éxito y sean felices. Buena suerte. Adios.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Carbeauty. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm so proud of all you have accomplished. I'll miss you. Good luck, stay safe, and come back and visit us.
To the class of 2020, while your time here at RHHS was cut short, always remember that the memories you've made and the lessons you've learned can never be taken from you. Above all, stay strong, stay resilient, and always know that you're capable of way more than you believe. I'll miss you. Come back and visit.
Congratulations, graduates, class of 2020. I wish you great success in all of your professional endeavors. Bye, everyone.
Your class will always be remembered as the class that put others first, that sacrificed to keep the world safe, and that rose above these challenging circumstances. We are so proud of all you've accomplished these last 4 years. Please don't let these last few months take that away. Congratulations, class of 2020.
What can I say? You're going to be missed. I wish you all the best. I'm going to miss especially those seniors that I had during freshman seminar when it was my freshman year too. All the best to all of you.
To the class of 2020, hope Rocky Hill High School has prepared you well, and you being like little seeds on this dandelion are able to prosper no matter where you may land.
Class of 2020, congratulations on your graduation this year. A really difficult year, but I really enjoyed teaching you guys and getting to know you this year, and I wish you all the best.
Hey guys, Mr. Fortier here. Congratulations, class of 2020. Just when you thought things were kind of crazy and you weren't going to get anywhere, here you are. You made it. You're a lot more resilient than you thought. Again, congratulations.
From the class of 1985, Rocky Hill High School, we wish you congratulations, class of 2020, Rocky Hill High School. You got this.
Hey y'all, this is Mr. Graysa. To the class of 2020, I've enjoyed working with you over the last 4 years, and I want to wish you all the very best on your future endeavors. Good luck.
Felicidades, clase de 2020. Lo hicieron muy bien. Les deseo mucho éxito y un futuro próspero y muchísima suerte en todo lo que hagan. Adiós.
Rocky Hill High School class of 2020, it's Mr. Hillman here. When I first started, you guys were sophomores. To watch you grow has been absolutely amazing. During this whole time, you've persevered, you've dedicated yourself to the school. The class of 2020, it's going to be you guys that change the world. You can do it.
Hey, class of 2020, Mr. Hot here. Congratulations on your accomplishment. I wish you great luck in your future. You finally made it. I'd like to take one last picture. If you can look right here in my lens for me. Tilt your head a little tiny bit. Bam, got it.
Hi, I'd like to say goodbye to my homeroom, and I'd like to wish everyone a very happy, healthy, and successful future.
To the class of 2020, especially my ELL students, be innovative, never stop learning. I will miss you. You got this, class of 2020.
Congratulations, Rocky Hill class of 2020. Ms. Bresky and I wish you the best of luck in the future. Take care.
Class of 2020, you did it, and you made it through one of life's hardest lessons, that life doesn't always go as planned. Congratulations, best of luck, and remember to spread a little bit of kindness and compassion wherever you go.
Congratulations on your graduation, class of 2020. I wish you all continued success in the future. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and know that if you can survive this pandemic, you can survive just about anything. Miss you all.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Best of luck in your next adventure. Make Rocky Hill proud.
Hey, class of 2020, congratulations on making it through. I wish you guys all the best. Have a great summer, best of luck in college. And now it's time for you guys to go conquer the world. Go get them.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Best of luck on your new adventure.
Hola, felicitaciones, congratulations. Senora Toops here, wishing you all the best as you begin a new chapter of your life. Congratulations.
Congratulations, seniors. I'm so proud of all you've accomplished in the last 4 years. I wish you the best of luck in your future.
Remember this day, the sense of pride and accomplishment that you take from it, and use that energy to move toward your next big goal. As Abraham Lincoln once put it, the best way to predict your future is to create it. Congratulations.
Hello, seniors. On behalf of the entire custodial staff here at Rocky Hill High School, I wish you the best of luck in the future. Take care.
Class of 2020, congratulations, you finally made it. There have been so many hard times and headaches, but so much fun and so many memories. I wish you all the best in your future adventures and everything you go through in life.
Congratulations, all your hard work has finally paid off, and I am so proud of you. You've grown so much from those little tiny freshmen that I first met in my first year at RHHS. Seriously, you're amazing. Keep changing the world.
I just want to say a huge congratulations to all the seniors. You guys worked so hard for this. We're going to miss you so much, and especially my homeroom 3029.
Congratulations, class of 2020, and good luck next year. Special shout out to all of my core students. Thanks for all you did while you were in the program at the high school. You really left a big impression. Good luck next year. I will miss all of you.
Rocky Hill seniors, a shout out to you guys. On a little lesson today about goal setting, keeping your goals. Now that I'm almost 40, I wanna dunk again. So here's my goal. I'm getting ready. Watch out, you guys. Hey!
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you. Remember to find balance in your life, find a career that makes you happy, and go make a positive impact in the world. And most importantly, exercise your right to vote in every election. Congratulations again. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live at ease.
Hi, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you guys and all that you've accomplished, and I wish that we could be celebrating together today. But I know you're going to go on and do amazing things. Congratulations.
Hi, class of 2020. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments over the years and especially over these past few months. I'm really proud of everyone and I wish you all the best.
Congratulations, graduates of 2020. I hope your dreams take you to the corners of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunities, and to the most special places your heart has ever known.
Hi, class of 2020. I just want to say, Escufajada, Manascufajada. Really, from the bottom of my heart.
Congratulations, Rock Hill High School, class of 2020. You guys made it like no other class before you. You've made us very proud, in and out of the classroom and on and off the fields. Please come back and visit.
Hey, class of 2020, Mr. Schumann here, just wishing you guys the best of luck as we go forward here. You guys are awesome. We're so proud of you. Can't wait to see you guys together soon.
Hello, senior class. Ms. Urso here, and I didn't get to know a ton of you because it was my first year at Rocky Hill High School, but I just wanted to let you know I'm so proud of you guys. It was awesome to get to know those of you who I did, and I wish you the best of luck.
Congrats to the class of 2020 with a special shout out to my homeroom. I miss all you guys and I'm so very proud of all your accomplishments and hopefully we'll be able to see each other soon. Congratulations.
Hey, class of 2020, Mr. Wazanko here. Just want to congratulate you guys. I miss you so much. Good luck with your future endeavors and continue to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. And please, I need a haircut. Can someone help me?
Hello, class of 2020. It was a pleasure to serve as your assistant principal for the last 4 years. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed your stay at Rocky Hill High School. We're going to miss you. We already do. Good luck in your future. I'm sure you will all do extremely well.
Congratulations, you did it. We are so proud of you and all of your accomplishments. We're going to truly miss every single one of you. Best of luck in your future, and you guys got this.